mentors can be found all around the world in every case that you look. Not just in Toastmasters, which celebrates mentoring, but in another place where you might think you might not even find a person who mentors you. You might find a person. For instance, Oprah Winfrey, the host of the famous talk show, her mentor was the poet Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou was a freedom fighter and a poet, and she spent a lot of time fighting for the rights of people. However, she made sure that when a young starstruck Oprah went over to her and said, "Ma'am, I loved you and I'm inspired by you. Will you be a person I look up to? Will you be my mentor?" That day, her heart was touched, and she made sure that she gave a little bit of her time every week to make sure that she took care of Oprah. Maya Angelou was a constant poet, and Oprah took comfort and inspiration not just from her poems, but also from her words. To this day, Oprah still honors Maya Angelou by mentioning her name in most of her talk shows. Another case where you may find the mentor and mentee relationship in anywhere you look. Mother Teresa met her mentor in a bus station. They were in Rome, and they were waiting for a bus. Her mentor was a priest, Father Van der Peet. Both of them were standing there and waiting for the bus, and then he made a comment to her that changed her life. No one still knows what the comment is, but from that day, Father Van der Peet and Mother Teresa were the thickest of friends, met once every week, and they spent time fighting for each other's causes. Now that we've heard two cases of mentoring, I'd like to introduce the next session of Toastmasters. On a lighter note, the table topic session is supposed to be a really interesting and fun session. It's my favorite session because it gives room to think and it gives room to speak on your feet. The person doing this session will be Toastmaster Ram. Toastmaster Ram is an energetic and enthusiastic Toastmaster. Everybody says that, but it's true. And I would like to ask you, who's your mentor? And I'm going to steal this from Thomas, sir. Please say 3 things about your mentor.
Thank you.
Yes.
So my mentor is Alex. So first thing I will say about, he's a smart boy.
Smart boy.
Why I choose him as a mentor? So when I came that day, he gave evaluation. He was very confident in stage. So I like that. He was very spontaneous. So I want to become like that. So I choose him. Did I answer? Okay. Good morning again. This time I am as a table topic master. So as a table topic master, so for benefit of guests, table topic master is table topic session is a impromptu session. I will call the speaker randomly and I will give a topic and you have to speak about the topic. And, you have 2 minutes of time. For awards, for eligible awards, you have to speak at least 1 minute. So the timer will show green card at 1 minute and yellow card at 1.5 minutes and red card at 2 minutes. You have 30 seconds to finish it off. So every senior Toastmaster say, like Janani, they say table talk session is a interesting session, it's a creative session. Any junior Toastmaster say it's a scary session. But I will say it's a combination of both. Okay, let's go into today's session. Today I didn't bring any topic. I brought list of words. So last week we had a session with Girish Mohan. He just gave a gavel and asked members to speak about that gavel. So everyone gave different opinions, but none of them is matched. So today I brought list of words. What I'm going to do, I will call one person randomly. I will give one word to the person. He has to build up the story creatively with that word. And next 15 seconds, I will again say one more word. He will link that word and continue that story. Okay? So maximum I will give 6 words, minimum I will give 3 words. That's good. Okay, let's start. First we will call Toastmaster Jagannath. So first your word is mobile.
Mobile. Okay. So this is what happens if somebody comes to Toastmaster after 6 months of break. So you will be called as the first DP speaker. the mobile, yes, it's an important accessory in my life. So you need to hold on. This, okay. My first mobile was, if I can remember, it was one of the old Samsung mobile, 610 or something.
Bed.
Great. Okay. Again, it's a simple thing, no? Probably Ram has been very kind to me with his words, choice of words. Obviously, mobile, I can't leave my mobile, when I'm in bed. So it's been the first thing what I do whenever I'm out of bed or before entering the bed. The first thing is then I'll just look at my mobile and then see what's happening, especially my office mails and stuff. America. That's true. So in the morning, whenever I see my mails, it's always I used to wonder, there has to be some mails coming from the US time, because US time, at the end of US time, that's going to be their day. That's the time they're going to send me some action items at work. Door. Alright, okay. So I can't find any other words for door.
Rather than telling the words, just link that words and tell the story. Okay, next I would like to call Toastmaster Anantanaran.
Yes.
Yes.
Chair. When I came to the room, I saw a bed to sit on the chair, which chair I should sit, then my table is okay. That chair is occupied by one person, so standing in the next chair. Then I thought, I was thinking of sneezing or something. Suddenly sneezing came, and then I thought, immediately I got a hanky, I started sneezing on there.
Rajinikanth.
Then I remember what happened is that one of the movies, Rajinikanth is having that, even he was having this movie about space, he was searching for tower. What he got is Anga Vastremito. Then this clip on that.
Finger.
Then, after one of the movie by Rajinikanth said in Bhasha, so whenever he sneezes, he takes a towel and sneezes. So he tells that, okay, whenever he sneezes, he started flow. And in one of the movies, Padayappa, again come back to Rajinikanth, and he was looking at the floor, and he tried to put that Anandavasan over, he falls down on the floor. He tried to pick up from there. Then Vilamari says, I forgot the dialogue actually.
Happy.
And then happy, then the same thing, then Rajinikanth also says, okay. First mistake I've done. I'm happy that I'm doing the right thing again. So he was very happy and he was doing it.
Thank you. Next I would like to call Toastmaster Sanjeev. Great.
To me,
Great.
great.
To me, all the people who have their names written in the history, when you search in Google or in Wikipedia, they are all great. And like I feel one day every one of us should have our names written in history like that. And so when we search like Mahatma Gandhi, we remember he's a great and a father of our nation. Aeroplane. And the first time I traveled in aeroplane was from Bangalore to Gurgaon, Delhi in around morning 5 a.m. from Bangalore to Gurgaon. It was my interview in RPS. Dosa. So even though we won't get dosa as a menu in flight and all, so that day once I landed down in Gurgaon, I mean Delhi airport, then I IT. I've been working in IT industry for 12 years, but still I feel it is not the place where I am interested to work, and my passion is in construction, and I want to move into construction field very soon.
Blue.
Frankly, it is one of my favorite colors earlier. Whenever I select any item for dress, when I go for shopping, first I select the color blue, and the matching colors in the lighter ones, the sky blue one, those things.
Next I will get to call Sikas Mara.
Toastmaster is a wonderful place where wonderful people meet other wonderful people. Today I am also very happy to be here at Medlay's Toastmasters and meet so many wonderful people here. Although I am meeting you for the first time, I had heard so much about you from Siddika, so none of you are new to me as such. You are all, I've known you for so long. But I see so many papers at Toastmasters, and when we are talking of a paperless society, I don't know why Toastmasters should encourage so many people having so many papers on the table. I think you should take note of it and make sure that people only make notes on their mobile or keep things in their head and not use so much of paper and sweet. Somebody said that after the meeting we will be served some snacks. So I'm just thinking in my mind as to what is the sweet that will be served today. And I hope we don't use paper plates because as I was coming, I saw a sweet wala who was entering the room, and he had a plate of sweets, and there were mosquitoes on the sweets. And I was wondering, my God, I hope this is not the Toastmasters end of the meeting snacks, because I wouldn't want to eat these sweets where I'm seeing so many mosquitoes on the sweets. Anyway, let's hope that those sweets are not meant for us. Stop. I think it's time for me to stop.
Great. Next, I would like to call the newcomer, Devraj. Vijay. You don't know the rule. I will give one word, you have to build a story in that, and I will give another word in next 15 to 20 minutes. Again, you have to seconds. Oh, sorry. Okay, I will keep on giving the word every 15 seconds. You have to build a story. First, Vijay.
Hi everyone. Yesterday I went to Marina Beach to protest, but they said only for students, so I sleep in room, and then now I came here for I'm youngster also. I'm also youngster actually.
You are not Vijay. You have to develop the story with Vijay one word.
So I love Vijaykanth because he's the one of the Tamil actor who always have in patriotism, and then he always fight in the national border.
TV.
But sometimes in TV he spoke like mad. Like he's the only bold person like, hey Bulla. In parliament he is doing like this. These are the steps he did. Sometimes he missed the vada. Always he feel like vada mochi sometimes. But I think in Lok Sabha She went to spoke Modi and tried and eat the vada also.
Tiger.
He's acting like a tiger always. Yes. And then tiger, give some other.
Goat.
What?
Goat.
Oh. He's only like Veti and Roti because he won't like foreign items, especially.
So next I would like to call the guest.
Kanan.
Kannan. So then I will give you clap.
So I have to receive at the end of the day claps. So I am looking for it. Even last 2 times I came here, but I did not get the opportunity to get a claps. And I hope
Tomato.
tomato. So Toastmaster. Sir, I want to continue, but
Okay. Power star.
power star. At the end of the day, I don't want to be a power star. Where you will also get a class for a different reason. I will get a class like Sampath Rajan.
Screen. Idli. So with this, we can end the table topic session. Gavin, can you, Timer, can you read out the table topic qualified speaker?
Okay, so everyone is qualified.
Okay, thank you. With this, I will hand over the podium to Jamie.